What up YouTube, Ernesto's Playlist here. Time for yet another reaction, as I always say. And it's something sort of new to my channel, but not completely new, because today we're reacting to 21 Pilots, Fairly Local. So this song comes as another request from my good friend Zay, who suggested this along with Ride, I think at some point, and I think maybe someone else requested it, or maybe not. I can't remember who requested what, I just have it written down in my list. Now last time we reacted to 21 Pilots Ride, which was my first 21 Pilots reaction on this channel, and I found out that I had actually heard that song because it's one of those super fucking popular radio pop sort of rock songs that just get played in like supermarkets all the time and stuff. And this song, Fairly Local, is from the same album as Ride, but noticeably way less popular. 2 billion less plays. Holy shit, that's a fucking huge difference. So just from that fact alone, I'm expecting a less mainstream radio rock sort of vibe for the song. Maybe something a bit more interesting, because Ride was fairly generic, not bad, but not that interesting overall. I have not developed any sort of like perception of what 21 Pilots' signature sound is like. I just haven't listened to them enough, aside from what I've heard on the radio. So I'm curious to see if this song is something completely different that shatters my like perception of what this band is like. Like I said, the only exposure I've had to them is like supermarket radio pop songs, and because of that I've thought that they were pretty generic and cringe. But as with all bands, or at least most of them, their music, their discography is always deeper than what you see on the surface. Notable example, Linkin Park. I mean, if you only hear In the End and Numb and nothing else, you would think that they're pretty much generic rock metal as well, but they are so much deeper than that. Anyways, this is not a Linkin Park reaction, this is a 21 Pilots reaction, and I started spewing too much bullshit, so I will cut myself off, and we're gonna get right into the reaction with Fairly Local by 21 Pilots. Let's fucking go. Whoa, what the fuck is that sound? Okay, very interesting.
I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now. I'm evil to the core. What I shouldn't do, I will. They say I'm emotional. What I wanna save, I'll kill. Is that who I truly am? I truly don't have a chance. Tomorrow I'll keep a beat and repeat yesterday's dance. Yo, this song will never be on the radio.
Really?
Even if I click with a pick and the people with a vote, it's a few the proud and the emotional. Yo, you, bulletproof and black like a funeral. The water riders is burning but we're so cold. It's a few the proud and the emotional. I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now. I'm not evil to the core. What I shouldn't do, I will fight. I know I'm emotional. What I wanna save, I will try. I know who I truly am. I truly do have a chance. Tomorrow I'll switch the beat to avoid yesterday's dance.
Yo, this song will never be on the radio.
Did he make his voice deeper in editing?
Or
is that someone else?
Emotional. Yo, you, bulletproof and black like a funeral. The world around us is burning but we're so cold. It's a few the proud and the emotional.
I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now.
Now that was Fairly Local by 21 Pilots. And as you can see from my reactions or lack thereof, I wasn't really feeling the song much. Kind of was waiting throughout the whole song for it to win me over, but it didn't. Now you could turn the video off right now if you wanted to, but I'll talk about it a bit more. So, first of all, the entire beat of the song is just kind of more abstract and weird and not that like catchy and interesting to me. As a song to listen to, I can't really groove around to it or can't really like headbang or just like do anything to it because it doesn't flow well for me. For my tastes. I didn't like how the way it flows. And then the lyrics of the lead singer guy, apologies, I have absolutely no idea what his name is. You can tell me how fucking stupid I am in the comments and I should totally know the lead singer of 21 Pilots' name. But the lead singer guy's voice, he was rapping at one point, but then he was kind of singing, but not really in rhythm with the song. And the whole chorus, I'm fairly local, I've been around. I don't like the way that it sounds. And I don't dislike his voice. I just don't like the way that he said it in this song. I don't think it blends well with the instrumentals overall. That being said, this was different than Ride, as in, well, the song literally said this song won't be on the radio. And I guess when making the song, they knew that, because the song does not have a radio vibe, but it does have a little bit of a vibe that Ride had. Well, that's probably because it's on the same album, the Blurryface album, as Ride is. So there's a similarity in instrumentals, I guess you could say. But it did sound a bit similar to that. Maybe I'm getting some sort of perception of what the 21 Pilots sound is like already. So I talked about a lot of bad things that this song did. Any good things? Nothing really stood out. But also I didn't like hate it. Difficult for me to pinpoint this song because I wanted to like it. And that kept me interested in it. But then the song also just didn't catch me in any way. And I was just waiting for it to hook me in, but it just didn't. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, bro, from your suggestion and anyone else who finds this video, but I didn't really enjoy this song that much. And because of all that, I'm going to be giving Fairly Local by 21 Pilots a rating of, I don't like doing this, but I'm going to be giving it a rating of C+. And that plus is there because the song was a little bit interesting in it that it was different from Ride and whatever perception I had of 21 Pilots, but other than that, it wasn't really interesting to me. I can't see myself ever listening to it again other than if I ever do a reaction to the whole Blurryface album. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't like giving a song a meh rating. I don't do it often on this channel. Hasn't happened much, but this is gonna be one of those times. But you can tell me how absolutely fucking wrong and stupid I am in the comments. It's totally your choice to do. I will read them. I will reply to them. I will take any sort of opinions into account, of course, because everyone is entitled to their opinions. And because this is Ernesto's playlist and this song is not going to be part of my playlist, I'm afraid you're going to have to catch me in the next reactions. Keep suggesting more 21 Pilots. Actually, I had a comment on Ride that suggested a shitload of 21 Pilots songs, so I'm definitely going to be reacting to more 21 Pilots. But till then, peace out.